Hello there, and welcome to Kassa and Andor. A review. No, I'm just kidding. It's just Andor. A review of Star Wars Andor, Episode 1.
You always want to say Cassian.
Just wait till the guy gets introduced next episode. You're going to want to say Cassian. Because I've seen the guy say Cassian in the trailers, and it's my favorite thing on Earth.
Okay.
Like, no one says Cassian Andor better than the guy, spoilers obviously for this episode, since you're watching a review, that he went to the girl whose name I should know, but I don't know. Did he say her name?
He said a lot of things. Yeah, they said her name. I don't remember.
But whatever.
It takes me a while for the names to get supplanted.
Yeah, the girl he talked to, who she called in this episode, the way he says Cassian Andor, chef's kiss.
Okay. I'm excited.
Joining me as always, the Sith Holocron Naomi. How you doing today?
Yee.
It is I, the Jedi Holocron Tyler. Star Wars is back.
And how are you doing today?
Fine.
Okay.
I lost a match of Valorant. That's all I've done today. No, it's wild. Today I woke up at like 8 a.m.
Same.
8:30. And I'm like, why the fuck am I up? And I closed my eyes and went back to sleep. Woke up at 1:30. I was not expecting to fall back asleep till 1:30. When I woke up, I'm like, the fuck? Because normally I do that and I re-wake up like at 10 or 11. I'm like, shit.
You were tired.
It was funny, even funnier too, because last night I was watching Cyberpunk, like at 10 p.m., the anime, and I was falling asleep watching it, and I got up, okay, I can't do this, and I just like sat up, played video games and other things, and then I went to bed like at 2:30, because every time I lay down and start watching TV, I get sleepy, and I didn't expect that to happen. That's wild.
Yeah.
Because you know what else I didn't expect to happen? Murder. So soon. Cassian Andor. Living that ACAB life. But not ACAB, because these motherfuckers fake cops.
Wannabe cops.
Wannabe cops. Which makes it even better.
Yeah. I also like seeing a brothel in Star Wars.
Yes. That was. I'm like, the episode started, I'm like, is this Red Light District? Like,
yeah.
It felt very Red Light District, and boom, new Star Wars. You can tell it's adult Star Wars right away because Red Light District.
Brothel.
You saw people in the things, and I'm like, okay, and then you see him go into the actual like bar where they like the lady came to talk to him and be like, "What you want? What are you looking for?" You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad to see brothels in Star Wars. I really want to see brothels in America.
Yes.
Big want, unironically.
Yes.
Legalize sex work. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And Star Wars pushing for it. Let's go.
Let's go Disney.
Let's go woke Disney. Yeah, I like seeing the brothel. It's interesting, like, to see, like, seemingly, at least I don't think this is like a faction of Imperials that we've known before.
No.
Like, is this a brand new? Might be from Legends.
This seems like very much like, granted we've only watched one episode. They're not like Imperials, but they're like employed by the Empire. They're kind of like a
subsidiary.
A subsidiary, like on these planets, like on certain planets that perform. I don't know what do they do?
I don't know.
Because the lady in the
business
brothel referred to them as rent-a-cops.
Yeah.
Not directly, but pretty much implied.
Unless she was like, they're not real police.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't know what they are.
It's interesting. I wonder if it's probably like a thing from Legends or similar to a thing from Legends, if I had to guess. This like organization that's like sub-empire.
Yeah. An organization that's not Empire, that the Empire... they're like a contractor for the Empire.
I mean, that makes sense, though, with how many planets. I mean, they say, we don't ever really get an exact number on how many inhabited systems there are in the galaxy. However, we know that there is well over 10,000 systems.
Yeah.
Because Mandalore in the Clone Wars had sway over 10,000 systems. Mm-hmm. And those were just the neutral ones. So assumedly, there were even more that weren't.
Yeah, there's probably at least 40,000.
Yeah, there's probably, I would say, bare minimum 20,000.
Especially because now we've been going, like, in a lot of these shows, we've been going to a lot of new planets.
I mean, even if they were like, no, there's 10,000 total, we're still, like, Yeah. We still only been to, like, I don't, like, a little, maybe over
100.
Yeah, maybe
max.
Over 100.
Yeah.
So we still got a while before they run out of planets.
Oh, no, they're never going to run out of planets.
That was
not possible.
That was their way of being like, let's secure the future of planets in Star Wars.
Yeah.
And speaking of planets, this is like one of the first times where, like, Cassian mentioned the planet that he was from. What was it? Kithra?
It starts with a K, though. That's all I know. That's the language they're speaking, right?
Yeah.
When they're kids. I don't know what it's called.
And it was the first time someone brought up a system, and the other person was like, I think I've heard of that.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of just instantly knowing.
It's not Corellia.
No.
That's a real planet.
Corellia's where Han's from.
Yeah. It kind of sounds like Corella, though. It's Kerila or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah. See, honestly, at first, I'm like, is he actually looking for his sister?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking he is. Why? I don't know, but...
If I had to guess, what I'm going to guess is going to happen in the next episode. We haven't seen it yet. We've just watched episode 1.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, like, we were seeing young Cassian, like, going with on this expedition. Or
yeah, which
hunting,
we assume is his first outing as a
man.
As a warrior, as someone who's not being, like, protected by his people. Like,
and if I had to guess, well, he's gone. His sister goes missing.
Probably, yeah.
That's what and he's been searching.
Mm-hmm.
Kithra isn't. Don't we know? Wasn't Cassian a separatist?
Yeah, he was from a separatist planet.
Yeah.
I don't remember what.
Like,
I think it's still post this though, right?
Oh, maybe.
There's no like.
I thought
maybe that is a separatist planet, but it seems I don't remember like.
It seems like on like no technology.
It's very much like they're not part of like the planet. They're like just like living in like the woods and the forest and just like doing their own thing. Yeah. I don't know.
There might be, maybe there's a separatist city on the other side of the planet or even close by,
Yeah.
Like, I thought at first when the ship was going down, I thought we were going to see, like, a Republic Venator shooting it down or something.
Yeah, because I thought it was going to be like that thing from the trailer where we saw, like, the big ship going by. I thought it was going to be following that after it crashed.
I'm trying to remember. What ship was it?
There's just a shot of, like, a Star Destroyer or, like, one of those bigger ships just going through the sky and, like, what looks like the similar planet.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember.
Well, I guess we'll see it, and then I'll know which model it is.
Yeah.
Either Venator or Imperial, depending on time frame. But if it's on that planet, then I would assume it's a Venator.
Yeah.
Unless we go back to that planet.
To where you grew up?
Yeah.
I bet we do.
Yeah, probably.
I feel it. But it's interesting because they're intertwining that with what's going on now, so I wonder the importance of it.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's probably going to be his sister getting...
Yeah. She got kidnapped or something.
Or like just the whole village disappears when they get back.
Maybe, yeah. They come back and like a bunch of villagers are dead and the rest are gone.
Because I assume they're going to scrap the...
Yeah, I'm not sure if they were doing that.
Or...
I'm not sure if they were doing that or hunting.
Yeah.
Either way, they're going to be gone, and I bet that's when shit's going to hit the fan.
Yeah.
I like how everybody's so... I mean, I don't like it, but everyone's so mean to Cassian.
I mean, I get it, though. I feel like he's very much someone who, like, just tries to get what he wants a lot.
Yeah.
And, like, the guy said, you're not going to talk your way out of this one or whatever. Like, he seems like he talks his way out of it, and people do him a lot of favors, and he's really not...
Very Han Solo in that regard.
He's not... Yeah, he's very not much one to, like... Not, like, not pay him back, but just, like, not get him back in a fair and timely manner. In a respectable manner, you know?
And honestly, probably not at all for a lot of them.
Yeah. Because I think...
I mean, I get it, but I like Cassian. I don't like seeing people being mean to him.
Yeah. I think... No, because I think the girl is, like, his, like... I thought she, like, in the flashback, she was the one who showed up with, like, the weapons or whatever. But I'm like, is that the same lady? But from what I understand, based on, like, just the trailers and people's online talk pre-release of the show, is and maybe, like, an interview Tony Gilroy had, or Cass, or Diego, that they're very much, like, on again, off again their whole lives. Like, first love, on again, off again kind of thing. Where they've always just been doing separate things, and like they'll...
So yeah, that could have been her in the village.
I'm sure she was there, yeah. They seem like they're from the same...
Yeah, from Kithra or whatever.
Yeah.
And also the fashion.
The platinum drip
on the planet the Cassian's on, Ferox, something like that.
And their kids?
The drip? No, the one as an adult.
Wait, that's Ferox.
Like his, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Like his fit as an adult is pretty fire.
Yeah, the jacket.
I mean, maybe it's just that I like jackets.
Jacket game's strong.
Jackets are powerful.
Yeah.
I just had to say it.
I also really enjoyed the guy. This show very, very quickly made you not... I don't think he's the villain of the show, but you very clearly do not like him immediately. The brown nose, high-strung fucking rental cop who's just like, we gotta figure out who murdered him. Even though his boss, who's probably like the only, like, we're gonna use this in cop terms, which is easy, like, police chief in relevant terms, who's like, they probably did this stupid thing, which they did, and they got caught being dumb, and they were on fucking... They were working and they were at the red light district or whatever they call it, or the leisure district as he called it, and like they were doing shit they shouldn't have been doing on the job and just fucked with the wrong man and it cost them. So we're gonna have a nice little story here. I'm like, I respect you.
Yeah.
I respect you, old timer.
The high strung guy, the deputy, or I think he called him a deputy or something, like the security deputy or something. He gives me strong vibes of like a character from The Office.
He's like Dwight mixed with that one guy. This tall, skinny guy from...
The skeletal guy?
The skeletal guy, yeah.
Like, he just... Because, like, it's comedic how high-strung he is. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't unsee it as, like, a comedy.
He reminds me of, like, people I grew up with. Like, you know, like...
Yeah. It gives me... Honestly, it gives me a little bit of vibes of something that we've advocated for a long time, which is a show like The Office set in Star Wars.
Yeah.
The Empire.
But instead we get a spy show, which I think is better.
No, yeah, I mean, obviously.
They're combining them. We get a little bit that like, weird, like...
I didn't say that would have been better than this. This is great. Yes. I like seeing spy stuff. Yes. This is what the fucking sequel trilogy should have been involved a lot of.
Yeah.
Espionage.
Right. So, this is like the golden age of Star Wars, where we can see them, like... Not, like... now, but like the era, like this time period where we're like Empire's in control. We get to see the rebels being, like
in between 3 and 4 is my favorite period in Star Wars.
Yeah,
the reign of the Empire is my favorite period.
Yeah, I just like the periods in between the trilogies.
Yeah,
and then like 5 and 6 is cool too.
It's really fascinating.
Yeah.
I mean, I also am a huge fan of the period in between episodes 2 and 3.
Yes. I'm a big fan of the period between episodes 1 and 9.
Yeah, honestly.
It's kind of weird. But yeah, it was a good episode. I'm excited for more. It's that people said it was like slower, more character driven, which I like.
Yeah, I like it.
And like no fan service, and clearly there's none in this episode, which I like. We don't need to rely on the past all the time. Create some new characters.
I like that Cassian is always hanging out with droids. Yeah.
Because he doesn't have to pay them back. Because he feels like, they're people that can help them without him having to owe them something in his mind. Yeah.
Prediction.
Okay.
That droid that he's with...
BMO, or whatever his name is.
B, he was just calling him B.
Yeah.
Is... going to be uploaded into K2.
Interesting.
Because we know obviously K2's a reprogrammed droid.
Yeah.
Obviously. But that's my prediction.
I could see it.
I saw the droid, and once him and Cassian were interacting, I was like, he's going to be K2.
Interesting.
Because immediately he showed remorse. Like, he was like, why can't I go with you? And he was like, well, I can't take you with me. You're, like, breaking. Yeah. And he was sad about it. So he's going to turn into K2, I bet.
That is an interesting theory, which I like.
They've been friends for a long time. Kind of gives me the vibes of, like, L3 becoming the Falcon. You know? Yeah. I mean, that's pretty cool. I like it.
I'm trying to figure out who voices B2EMO. Not who I thought it was. This guy looks familiar, but... Oh, no wonder he looks familiar. He was the guy who fucking moved BB-8. Like, he was like...
Oh.
He was like the puppet guy for BB-8. I'm like, this guy looks weirdly familiar.
It's pretty fire.
Yeah. That's pretty fire. But, yeah, I think we covered most of the episode, and I'm just ready to watch the next one.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So tell us what you guys thought of episode 1. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below, and we'll be back very shortly with episode 2 review. Yee yee.